very intricately woven stories, and I think that they depend on the large part on the mystery of growing up, the questions of independence and responsibility and destiny, and that's all stuff, whether we think about it or not, that really is a big part of our emotional fabric.
They're great characters that people identify with, but I think what everybody's really enjoying right now is this cross-generational experience and this sense of community and the idea that you can go to the movie and be with your family and friends and just have a great time. And I think everybody kind of needs that right now, and it's a great time of year to have that happen, and so that's why I think this is sort of built to this fervor state.
I think one of the big things is that the previous generations pass it on to the next one, who pass it on to the next one. I know for me, the first movie I ever saw was Return of the Jedi, and my dad took me to see it. Made a huge impression, and then my uncle passed it on to my brothers and my cousins, and then we passed it on to my nephew, and so it's a family thing, you know. It's really beautiful, and it's a blessing to be a part of it. It's truly humbling.
I think The Force Awakens is a really brilliant film. I think it's not just a great Star Wars movie, but I think it's a great movie. I think J.J. Abrams has honored what it is that we loved about the first films, and has also managed to capture that wonderful, elusive feeling of hope that we experience in watching the films. And I think we feel that through this movie too. And it's funny. There's something in it truly for everyone. It's great for people that are new to Star Wars, and it really is fantastic for die-hard fans.
I think it's what JJ's done is incredible. It's just he's somehow managed to take all those expectations and all that history and fuse it with this new modern sensibility. It's both nostalgic and also fresh. It's an incredible feat that he's done. It's symphonic. It feels like a symphony.
His own filmmaking skill, his own emotional relationship to the story. Every director is different.
JJ said to me he pinches himself 5 times a day, so I'd say I probably do it. I probably pinch myself 10 times more than that.
It's very exciting to see how the audience is responding to this, and it was certainly everyone's intention involved in the making of the movie, starting with JJ and Larry Kasdan, and identifying all those things that we know and love about Star Wars, and we wanted to get that feeling back, and I think that's what he achieved. That's what everybody who worked on the film put into it with the passion they brought to the project. So it's just, there's nothing more satisfying than to begin to see this kind of a reaction.